All right, everybody. Our old pal Billy Tucci here. Cover rough. I got some excellent feedback for the two that I did last night, and I agree we need to show a sword, the katana, in the cover shot. And I just had an idea for this. And let's see if you guys can see that. I'm trying to look, and I did add a little. She's got the sword going, but we're gonna see if I can get that thing. Let's see if I can work this up somehow. Here was our original one that we had designed. That was, I did a poll out there, and it seems to be in the running. For what people choose. Of course, right now she looks a little bit like Alicia Silverstone, but this cover edition, this cover image will be a homage to She the Way the Warrior #2 cover that I did back in 1994, and almost as if I did it today again. And right now that is in the lead. And then I came up with something like this, which I really liked. But, you know, I've been hearing it's more like a glamour shot. This is a silver anniversary edition, so I'd love to put the katana in there somehow. And I was going back and working up something like this. And I said, well, let me throw it out there and see if anybody likes it. Now, if you could see this image, my colors are very, very rough, so forgive me. You know, just doodle them out. If you look down here a little bit lower, I got all this room. Because the design should really come like that and will give us a lot more room on top. Another couple of inches or so, and that will help us with logo placement will be a lot higher as opposed to like right over by her eyebrow. But if you could see that, that's that. So I'm gonna try to go on YouTube so I can say hello to everybody as well. YouTube, and if people are asking me questions or anything like that, I can answer them. We're also very excited about our Zombie Sama trade paperback, the graphic novel done via Kickstarter. It is almost, we're almost at $25,000. Let me pause that out. So you get an idea of how the cover looks. I have to play with this and see if this actually works better. For some damn reason, YouTube just does not work. In my studio, my Facebook Live seems to be a lot better. Let me see if I can move this more to try to get it in. But here's a cover off. I did this one on 11 by 17, up it a little bit. And I just kind of wanted to get a little more intensity with the eyes. Again, I do like this one. This one's inked already, or just, you know, marker, not really inked. Done with a marker. And I want to play with this one as well, like that. And see if I can get that bad boy to work. So, let me see if I could share this and people could see it. Share. I can share with the Facebook. All right. Stop by and see me try another cover design for scribe. A lot of lag limits, and then I'm gonna go on. Share my timeline. Sorry, gentlemen. Behind in these things, I'm not really astute at it. It looks like it's posting this at all. Is this making any sense? Head back out of that. Go into. Let's see if it went. All right, so I'm on my page. Welcome to live chat. Hello all. I'm gonna say hello. If you guys are anyone here, one person's here. Who's here? Hello. Who's our one person watching? Well, it's good to see you. Okay, so I'm working on this cover now. If it moves, am I getting a good resolution or is it awful? And should I just quit this gosh darn Facebook, YouTube thing? Because I don't know what the heck I'm doing, to be perfectly honest with you. All right. So, for watching now. Hello, guys. Good to see you all. I head up to that. And say hello if you guys can hear me well enough. If you can hear me, if you could see me well enough. Trying to work up another. Again, I done 2 yesterday. I did this one first, which I liked. It's tough to. I'm actually craning my head to try to look at the camera. So I did this one first, which I like a lot. This is my redo of She, the Way of the Warrior #2 cover, which right now is the front runner. I did a poll on Facebook. Then I came with this idea, which is a little more straight on shot. And then I started to like this idea because I like the intensity of her eyes. And maybe I could do something with a samurai sword. I want to have the sword in there, rightly so, pointed out that we should have the samurai sword. Again, there's a lot of lag. Hello, guys. Guys, is there a lot of... doing fine, Billy, for a boomer. Thank you, Woke. Guys, is it really lagging? And can you hear me well enough? Please let me know. All right, so let's give this a whirl. Again, it is very rough, as I do. Let me throw that up there. Okay. And let's give this a whirl. Let me know if you guys can see this, if it's working. Can you guys see this? Am I doing okay with it? If I pull out a little bit more, I gotta draw over here some more. Okay. So let's see. Let's add some of this. That I got a bunch of stuff for my little TV here, so I'm looking at it. All right. Do that. All right. How are we doing, guys? I can hear and see. Thank you, Victor. Okay, so basically this is my cover-off process. And I'm really leaning towards this, but we do need the sword. And as you can see, she is holding a katana, ready to wield it. There will be, I have about 2 inches down here on the bottom, because I just drew it. I basically just throw these things out there. And that'll add space to the top, so we can have more of the sword blade, but also we could raise the logo up. So the cover will pretty much end about here. And I could grab another piece of paper and just do that. Let's do this. Let's see if I can do that. That'll help. Yeah, that'll help. So I'm going to add this and tape it, which will be pretty much what it'll look like if we do it the right way. So let's throw that there. And throw... Oh. All right. So, yeah, so then our sword will go like this and actually lift. Okay, so that's basically, and our logo will probably be around here, I guess you could say. Have the warrior, have our Crusade logo here. 25 metal covers of it as well. So, cut that eyebrow a little higher up. And then I'm going to add this to the poll and see if you guys like this one as well. And, you know, ultimately, the final decision is mine. But even Deborah called me up and gave me a little hint about it and told me that, you know, we need the sword. And she's absolutely right. Little hollow foil things with the silver on it or something, they pop. So, let's do this. I always start with the eyes. I guess everyone does. Can you see it well enough? Good. It looks like it's going in good. Good. And, all right. Let's throw a little bit of that in. So there'd be her eyes. Again, it's rough. When I do my final, they'll come out very, really detailed. She'll be beautiful, I promise. A little bit of that eyelid here. A little bit there. Now I have to get her face down. Play with some hair. You know, I think that'd be kind of cool to have her hair kind of swirling around like that. This is very rough. Tomorrow you'll see the final when I finish it. If I go with this one or the other one, just trying to figure out, and far more controlled. But you'll get the idea, I hope, of what I'm trying to do here. Mouth. Let me see this work. Gone, guys. Okay, let's see. A pain in the ass this is, and again, forgive me, guys. Why I have this lag? No, I just actually to the 200 or whatever. It was at 64 or something for the Wi-Fi, and now the top of the line they do, I think, is a 300 speed. Is 200. A little dark, that line, of course. I'll make that hair. Have hair all over the place. Get this going. Now her eyes. Make her eyes look towards the viewer, which of course is what we need. So, and I'm looking at this as something that you see from afar, that it would stand out. And let's see. Get a little bit of that going. Of course, a little bit of her wispy hair. I think she's got to be even a little more intense. I think her eyes may not be as intense. Eh. Get that cool how they do that with the geisha makeup, that they make it. You coming to Palm Beach in March? I'm not sure, Locksmith, if I am. Right now, it looks like I am. Where we'll be selling. We'll have the G.I. Jane exclusive, the G.I. Jane #2 exclusive cover I had done for the Orlando Toy and Comic Con. Mike Price, the retailer and the promoter of the show, he's got his copy. So he's like, you got to come down and do this show. And I'd love to because, Jimmy Palmiotti's going to be there. Amanda's going to be there. Frank Thierry. Mike Sigliano's an awesome promoter. So we're just trying to make that work now. Again, if you see this, the sword has to be in this cover. So if I can do this, and again, I'm just coming up with this out of my head. And once I figure out what I want to do, I'll add a nice, I'll take a photo of my hands or something like that, or that I can get it. Again, it'll land about here. And if we could swing that, but again, it's a tough angle because I love that idea of holding the sword up like in the samurai films, really close. Right now, the hands aren't gripped too tightly. Almost as if she's twirling it in a way. And if I can maybe do that, make that far more tighter, more intense. Let me see here. Oh, hey, Pat and Lisa, how are you guys? Good to see you. Locksmith is Pat. Yes, Pat. I will. If we're gonna, I'm not sure. I'll let you know for sure. If pissing me off. Well, I apologize, guys. I really do. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm really, really apologizing for this. I am a boomer, so let's see that. Okay. But I'm a boomer just for now. Give me in a month from now, I'll be a boomer no more. Her hair would go up like that because that's the way it is. I don't think this would be here. I think this is more of a sort of like that. Against my roughs, I play when I screw them up. I know it might look like gibberish and crazy stuff to you guys, but I see it. I can see it. What I'm playing. I'm actually working it all out right now, and figuring out what to do with it. And let's just make that nice and black. shoulder would be, say, about here. So she would have to be bringing that down like that. Right? I might have to move her over even more and move this out more, which I think is probably the thing to do, is if I even cut her off like that, move the sword out a little bit more to about here. Give that inch, give myself that extra inch here that I could move